Well, I did not think that I was going to be doing this type of thing, but going to film this video on Titanfall 2, give you guys a good little story, and we'll see what happens. So I've been asked to do this quite a bit, so I figured I'd hop on here, hop onto my old account, and make myself a gaming video. The last gaming video I made was in like 2015 on my old account. Honestly, I haven't made any videos in a long time. I used to do a lot of Call of Duty gaming, a lot of trick shot stuff. I kind of got over it really fast, but I figured that now that I have a bunch of spare time and I've been playing video games quite a bit, I figured I would do this. So why not? Let's get started. Alright, so I'm playing a game of Pilots vs. Pilots. This is Titanfall 2. I was gonna play Skate 3, but I kind of decided not to. I feel like Skate 3 is kind of overrated and no one really cares about this. And this being my favorite game, I thought I might as well do it. So it's gonna be sick. One thing that you guys may not know, this is actually my old YouTube account, and normally now I upload everything to Untitled. If you guys have not been following with Untitled, I would go check that out. We drop videos pretty frequently. I'm thinking of dropping these videos, like if you enjoy them and all that stuff. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, I'll probably drop them every Saturday or something like that. Wow, I cannot not play this game right now. If you guys want to see this and you enjoy it or have some pointers, because I don't necessarily know what I'm doing all that well. So recently, I just got back from Europe. White Trash Willie and I went on a 3-month European trip, and we ended up going to 23 different countries all around Europe, and AJ Scooters flew us out, which they were fantastic people for doing that, flying us all the way out to Denmark just to have a 2-week tour. And then from there, we thought, hey, we might as well leave and go do our own thing. We head out, have this whole trip planned from the get-go, and so we started in Denmark, and then we proceeded to go to Norway, and then Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and it was honestly a great time. But as you can imagine, being on a trip for that long, there are some very big downsides and some bad situations that happen just because we are there for so long. I mean, it's just like anywhere else. Wow, I'm killing it. It's just like anywhere else, really. You go somewhere and the luck may not be on your side that one day. I will say there's a bunch of stuff that happened. I mean, probably throughout this video and a couple other videos, I'll be telling you guys some funny and weird stories of what happened to us. Is that while we were traveling, we basically lived out of backpacks. If you guys watch Undialed videos, you'd be able to see. So to cut myself off there, it's actually really hard to talk and play this. I don't know how people can go like 30-0 during a game while talking to a microphone the entire time while trying to play a video game at the same time, because in reality I have no idea what I'm going to say, and I'm kind of just winging this video just to see what you guys think of it and how much crap I'm going to get for doing certain things wrong and not saying things right. So you guys can make fun of me all you want. Go for it. I actually would prefer it if you guys do that in the comments, because, you know, I always love getting a good laugh. So being on tour for 3 months, I mean, things got stolen, things got lost, bad scenarios happened. When I was in Rome, Will and I were going to this kebab shop, which if you guys don't know what kebab is, it's like basically the only thing that's open past 5 or 6 in Europe, just because I'm not sure why, but nothing in Europe's really open that long. It's more like you either buy groceries and make food, or you go to a really nice restaurant. And that was kind of the main choices we had, or McDonald's. But I mean, as everyone knows, McDonald's gets very old very quickly, and especially after having so much McDonald's, because we had our fair share of McDonald's. It's just like, you know, that's like, I mean, really the last thing you want to eat. Oh my gosh. Nope. Homie didn't see me. We're good. I forgot what I was saying. Coming back from the kebab shop, we were going back to our hostel, and it was probably, I don't know, like 11 or 12. So we're walking back, and there's these guys that kind of talk to us from the side. They're like, hey, bro, you want some cocaine? Because in Paris and Rome and stuff like that, there's like these street dealers, like these guys that are from Africa, and they're street dealers. So basically they sell drugs, they'll sell you basically anything that you need. And obviously I wasn't really in dire need of any cocaine. I told him no. Him and his little buddy found out that we were American. They started following us back to our hotel. So I realized that there's these 2 guys following us, and I turn around to kind of let these guys walk by, because, you know, like, I mean, naturally you just let someone walk by if they're walking behind you on a very skinny sidewalk. So as these guys are walking by, one guy walks up to me and is like, yo bro, you want some cocaine? And I was like, no, I'm fine, like I already told you I didn't, I'm good. And he's like, like, okay, okay, okay. He's like, all right, dance with me. Dance with you. So he comes up and grabs my hand and starts trying to dance with me. And while he's dancing with me, I look down and I see that he's trying to dig in my pockets. Wow, I'm loving this lag right now. I look down and he's digging through my pockets, and I can obviously feel that he's digging through my pockets. So obviously this guy's on something. He like starts digging through my stuff, and I push him down. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna steal my stuff. At least make it not obvious. The worst thing that guy could have done is just so oblivious. I don't know, it was just so stupid. So after that happened, we kind of started to realize that we need to watch our stuff, because I mean the entire trip I was basically watching my pockets, just because pickpocketing is huge in Europe. And so I was basically watching my pockets and watching all our stuff at all times. But sadly, watching your stuff and watching your pockets at all times doesn't really end up working out that well, because White Trash, he ended up getting all his camera gear stolen, which really sucks, because we had a really good mic, we had really good lenses that they don't really make anymore. I mean, they're very expensive now, like if you were to get them, just because they are rare and that no one really makes it anymore. I mean, they do, but it's like a $1,500 lens now. So even with us watching all our stuff constantly and constantly making sure that we didn't leave anything, I mean, it does happen, but it happens all the time. Like, I lost my Europass. So basically what a Europass is, a pass where you can take any train in Europe, well, basically any train in Europe. It's normally the longer trains, the trains that you take that are, you know, like 4 to 7 hours, and it really came in handy. It was the best thing I could have possibly had for the trip. But lucky for me, in Rotterdam, Netherlands, I actually ended up losing it. I don't know how. Maybe it wasn't all the way in my pocket. It just ended up falling out of my pocket, so I lost that as well. So other than having bad luck, parts of the trip, we also had extremely good luck. I mean, all in all, it was an amazing trip. I met tons of really good people, met really cool kids, met really good riders. Definitely was probably the best thing I possibly could have done for while I'm at my age, you know, because I might as well travel, you know, I might as well get out, go see the world, meet new people. But I honestly don't think that's going to stop me at all. I think the 27 countries I've been to total in my entire life are just a small step, because I think traveling is something you really need to do. Really go see, like, whether it's just going to a different state or going to the closest nearby country if you live in Europe, or going to another city. I know a lot of people have the issue of not leaving their hometown. That's probably one of the worst things you could do, because you just feel really trapped. Me living in Texas my entire life, which for some of you may or may not know, but I did grow up in Texas. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, in America, it's considered a small town, but it has a population of 200,000 people. So me living in a small place, like, in order to go anywhere, you have to drive, you know, 2 hours, and closest other skate park that would be decent is 2 hours away, and there's not many people to ride with, and you don't, I don't know, you just don't feel hyped to ride or anything like that. Traveling just makes it way different, because, you know, you're not seeing the same thing that you've seen 1,000 times. You're out, you're exploring, you're meeting new people, you're seeing new stuff, you're experiencing the world for what it has. Because if you guys didn't know, every place in the world has its own culture, it has its own food, it has everything. Like, everything that you're used to seeing, that you've been seeing your entire life is just completely different. I feel like that's the nice thing about it, because you go to a new place and it's something you've never seen. It's not the same thing that you drive by every single day going to work, or every single day going to school. You don't see the same people. You know, it's people that live completely different lives than you, and it's honestly just something that's really, really sick to see. Especially if you go to a different country, a third world country, because after I moved from Texas to California, I ended up going to Mexico a couple times. Like, I've been to Mexico, not a lot, but I mean, like, my fair share of times. I think I've been two or three times now. And that's only 45 minutes away, but I mean, it's a completely whole nother world. And it's like, I mean, there's people that live in San Diego that have never left San Diego. And there's people that live in Amarillo, Texas, and have never left Amarillo, Texas. Something I don't really understand, because I mean, all you have to do is get a very cheap train ticket or bus ticket, and you're on your way. Like, if you live in Europe or anywhere in Europe, honestly, don't have an excuse to not travel anywhere, because that is probably one of the cheapest places you can possibly travel around. Like, you know, they have train systems, they have buses. Realistically, if you really want to travel, that's probably the place to do it. And I'm not sure how Australia is, or Asia and stuff like that. I mean, the only big places I've really been to is Europe and one place in Australia, so I couldn't necessarily tell you. I'm telling you guys now, you definitely just need to get out and travel and go see the world, meet new people, and just get out of your comfort zone, basically. That's something that my recent trip really taught me, is just getting out of the comfort zone, just from what you're used to, because the same thing over and over and over again is going to make anyone a little bit bummed or not eager to go out and do stuff. So seriously, guys, go out and see stuff. I know I've said that a lot, but just go out and see anything you can while you can, because you won't be able to do it for that long. Oh, you've killed him. The homie is about to die. That's what I'm talking about, leveling up my gear. So if you guys want to add me on here, you can. Rare Cletus. I'm not sure why it was going to be Rare Cletus. I was trying to get the gamer tag Platonymous because that's my Twitter name, but sadly that was taken, just like everything else in this on the stupid Xbox. Oh my gosh, it's like every other Xbox gamer tag. It's all been taken. Everyone's thought of everything. Sadly, Platonymous is already taken. But you know, I'm hyped on the Rare Cletus. It sounds funny. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna kill this Titan. Oh, ready? Oh. Yeah, die, mofo. So make sure, I guess I'm just gonna end it here. I don't know what else to talk about. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you have any suggestions on something I should do, please let me know, or something I need to do differently to make it more entertaining. Anything you think, because I am going to try to do this once a week, like every Saturday or something like that when I'm in town, just to catch you guys up on what's going on, or let you know what happened that past week, or maybe a funny story. Have a great day, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And make sure that you guys follow me on the gram and follow Undialed on YouTube, because this is not my main account. Undialed is pretty much my main account. I'm trying to, I don't know, just experiment with new stuff. And if you guys want me to start a Twitch, I've also been thinking about doing that too, just so I can talk to you guys and live stream, and I'll like play some video games or something. We'll figure it out from there. So let me know what you guys want me to do, whether it's a Twitch or making more video game commentary stuff, or if I just need to do something more. If I'm lame and this video sucks, let me know. I would like to hear the feedback. So that's all for now, guys, and I'll talk to you later.